Right then, you think Starmer's in charge? Bless. Let's lift the curtain on the man behind the man. And no, it's not some grey-suited handler or shadowy spook. It's Lord Waheed Alli. The money, the muscle, and the mastermind. Segment 1. From Sugar to Suits Alli's Rise. Lord Alli didn't exactly come up the old Labour way. He wasn't forged in union halls or coal mines. No, his roots lie in commercial telly, fashion mags, and high society. The son of a Trinidadian Muslim father and an Indo-Guyanese mother, Alli grew up in Croydon and shot into the media world like a cannonball. Fashion editor by his early 20s, co-founder of Planet 24, yes, the company behind The Big Breakfast, and a mate of Charlie Parsons and Bob Geldof. Then came the peerage. Boom! Lord Alli. Youngest life peer in the Lords at the time. Segment 2. The purse that guides the pen. Since 2019, Alli's handed Labour over £600,000, and Starmer dressed head to toe in £32,000 worth of Alli-bought suits, Savile Row style. Originally labelled office costs, till the taxman had a peek. Then suddenly they're personal gifts, and boom, £53,000 in tax Starmer hadn't expected. I am gobsmacked that Alli let the Starmer stay at his £20,000 a month flat for a prolonged period. Who does that? And when he was busted, Starmer came up with the lame excuse that his son needed quiet to study for GCSEs. I think that is what libraries are for, but it is a lame excuse, Cozy, innit? Not corruption, they say. Just generosity. But when your wardrobe and your kid's roof both come from the same bloke funding your politics, well, let's not be daft. Recently revealed CCTV does not lie, so Lord Alli has had many private meetings with Keir Starmer at that now infamous flat. Starmer should have scarpered from this dodgy scenario a long time ago, but instead he botched his career and the prosperity of the UK by riding Lord Alli's ride. But why was Alli so generous? Was he smitten? Maybe. But key, let's just say Starmer's policies started to look a lot more polished, and a lot more pliant. Although there are rumours about the personal relationship between the two men, since comedian Jim Davidson claimed he had seen a CCTV video from Alli's flat revealing the true nature of the relationship, the rumours have caught fire. Starmer's wife was shown the video clip while attending a charity event. Upon seeing the video, her hands shook. She dropped her wine, started to cry, and then walked out of the event. Word is she moved out the next morning and was in contact with divorce lawyers by noon. Corblimi, having heard this from numerous news channels now, it would appear that Lord Alli may have raised Starmer up only to take him down himself. Starmer's days as Prime Minister are numbered if the rumour is true, and the entire nation will breathe a sigh of relief once the worst Prime Minister in UK history is gone. I would like to take a moment to ask you to subscribe and like this video. Cheers. Segment 3. The inquiry that nearly slipped past. This wasn't all kept under the radar. The House of Lords launched an ethics inquiry in 2023 after questions arose about Starmer's campaign gifts. The suits were labelled as office costs until they weren't, and embarrassingly, it came out, bizarrely, that Lord Alli was paying for Keir Starmer's wife's fancy silk knickers. What kind of man lets his mate buy his wife's sexy knickers? How did a Prime Minister, who seems to have the balls of the BBC in his hand with a vice grip, not manage to control the release of this tawdry bit of gossip? One has to wonder what he was thinking to let that gossip spread. Or maybe it was Lord Alli, who wanted everyone to know that he was replacing Starmer's wife's knickers. Once eyes were on the receipts, they magically turned into personal gifts, incurring an extra £53,000 in taxes Starmer had to cough up. He is a very naught boy. The inquiry? Quietly concluded, barely a ripple in the news. Why? Because in modern Britain, influence doesn't shout, it whispers, in Savile Row stitching. Segment 4. Quadrature Capital and AMP, Labour's sudden shift. Here's where it gets juicy again. In early 2023, Labour hinted it might limit foreign donations, but blink and the pledge vanished. Why? Enter Quadrature Capital, a hedge fund with serious global ties. After Labour's backtrack, foreign money flowed in with flair, some of it discreetly linked to tech interests, environmental ventures, and yes, media investors, many with long-standing ties to figures like Alli. Oh my giddy aunt. It still remains to be seen if Lord Alli's ties to Qatar and others inspired him to block the foreign money legislation. Was Labour's change of heart just practical politics, or was it purchased? Segment 5. Faith, Influence and AMP, Quiet Alliances. Now Lord Alli is proudly gay, and has described himself as a practicing Muslim. But don't expect Friday sermons or speeches from the minbar. He is not public about his faith. Still, he's been involved in campaigns for Muslim representation, LGBT rights, and education. He's not aligned with the Muslim Council of Britain or any one group, but he's known to support pluralism and knows how to wield soft power. Is religion his motivator? Probably not. But cultural capital? That's a different kettle of fish. Segment 6, the Matrix question. Is Alli a client of Matrix Chambers? Doesn't look like it. but he's known to rub shoulders with the kind of legal eagles who are. Indeed, this is Keir Starmer's former firm. Recently characterised as radically chic London law firm, it is now evident that the extreme leftist culture at Matrix Chambers has also been a heavy influence on Starmer, and a heavy interest on British society. Few firms have done more to promote LGBTQ issues and legal precedents. And famously, Lord Alli has heavily contributed to entities that promote this issue. Alli is savvy with the law, well connected with political counsel, and knows how to play chess when others are still fiddling with the checkers box. But Matrix may have created the Achilles heel that will ultimately destroy Keir and his mentor, Lord Alli. The radical chic culture appears to have left a leftist slime on Starmer that has botched his efforts to read the room properly when it comes to British culture. No known donations, no formal links. But influence? Influence doesn't need stationery. Segment 7. Silence is expensive. Now you might ask, where's the media? Where's the outrage? Ha! Same place as the watchdogs, muzzled, managed, or married to the machine. Starmer's crew knows how the game works. A few million here, a bit of PR there, and suddenly you're Mr. Integrity while stuffing your pockets under the table. Lord Alli manicured that image. Labour insiders have had to sign non-disclosure agreements to work for Starmer, and insiders are more than concerned because, while the Prime Minister is already neck-deep in donors, he won't even tell us who's whispering in his ear. So Labour has a problem, and more importantly, we've got a problem. Final word, the architect behind the mask. Policies softened, positions flipped, priorities got shuffled. And working-class Britain, left holding the receipt for champagne promises they never ordered. This isn't a party of the people anymore, it's a party of the patrons. And Keir Starmer, he's their man. Politics used to be about ideas, now it's about invoices. And in Starmer's Labour, the price of power is always paid in advance. Keep your eyes on Starmer, he has a way to fall, but it won't be long before he has to flog his residents to pay for legal fees. Ironic, isn't it? So when you look at Keir Starmer, remember this. Behind the reformist mask, the upright figure, the saviour of Labour, is a man dressed, housed, and arguably guided by Lord Alli. Not elected, not accountable, but always present. In the theatre of politics, Alli isn't just an actor, he has built the entre-bloody set. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. As we build this channel for the love of British history, culture and faith, your kind support is very much appreciated.